Hello guys, welcome to another YouTube chat. This is it's_Jackie62. Guys, if it is the first time you've seen my channel, please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. Sharing is caring, guys. Anyways, guys, we're gonna be doing our YouTube chat. And guess who we're gonna be chatting about? Colaz TV. That's what we're here to talk about this evening. Okay, as you guys know that I guess Colaz had gotten really pissed off and mad a few days ago. And a lot of reactors and a lot of people have come out and give their little 2 cents on it. But I just wanted us to wait first for a while because I support, let me put this out there before I do this. I support Colaz 100%, okay? Because this is YouTube, I don't know none of these people personally. This is just reaction, chat, discussion, or whatever you want to call it, okay? That video that Colaz had put out a few days ago that got deleted. I don't know if he deleted the video or he put that video in private. Maybe after saying what he had to say, he probably realized how much he had dig himself down and put himself into something that he was not supposed to put himself in. I remember Colaz was saying in the previous video that he has to be careful exactly what he says, what comes out of his mouth, because people are always looking, okay? But I felt that that video that you did, you said that you have to be careful exactly what you say, and you fell right in their mouth. You know those ones that have their mouth wide open and just have their mouth wide open and their eyes wide open and waiting for you to make one mistake or making for you to make 1 or 2 mistakes? Well, I guess they have succeeded because you did make that mistake. By you were going out there and addressing people, you got mad at everything. People need to leave your personal life alone and blah, blah, blah. Of course, people need to leave your personal life alone when you are not on the camera. When you get off of YouTube, when you go home, people need to leave you alone. But when you put a video out on YouTube, when your wife put a video out, your wife and your kids are in the video, those are public, those are not private, and those are not personal. Every time you go on the camera and you put something out on YouTube, it's not personal anymore, because millions of people, possibly, I wouldn't say millions of people because you don't get millions of views. You get thousands of views, but thousands of people may be watching you from all different parts of the world, not only from Jamaica, because you have other subscribers that are maybe Jamaicans too, that are in different parts of the world that are watching Colaz TV. And I know for a fact you had said the other day that you did not want to associate yourself with certain stuff that Daddy Gargan was doing and certain things that other people are doing, which I'm gonna get to that in a moment. But when you come out here and start to rant like this, and you're saying that you're trying to protect your brand, by you coming out like this, you're not protecting your brand. But people out there, they're arguing back and forth. They're arguing about you, claiming that you're in the middle. You don't have any control over that. So if people are fighting amongst themselves and you are in the middle and you're not participating in that fight, brands are not going to hold you to that, because that is normal for people to do when a person is rising and climbing on YouTube like you do. Okay, because why I said that is, If you value your brand and you're looking for brand deals in America, I don't know about any other country, but when the brand deals that is coming from America to you, those are the most important deals that you're gonna get apart from Canada and the UK. Those are not as important as the United States of America brand deal. And the United States of America brand deal is the thing that they value in this country, the United States of America, is family. They value family values. They value family in America. A man with his wife and his children in good standing. They value that. But when they watch your video, say for instance, a big company in America here, Nike could be, this is just an example. And America, they value, it's not like Jamaica, okay? I'm gonna break it down a little bit. Not like Jamaica, where Jamaica, the men, them can just go out, cheat, do whatever they wanna do with women. Over here in America, it's a little bit a different system. Okay, they don't beat women like that here. You can go to prison if you do that. If somebody report, if you beat them in America and they don't say anything, it's different. But if they report you, you can get in trouble. You can get in a whole hell of a lot of trouble. You can serve a lot of time here. And all this bad stuff can happen to you when you do bad stuff to women here. But let me get back to this. You're saying that you're protecting your brand. If you're protecting your brand and you want brand deals to see you, you want to climb up. And when a brand company is looking and they see where Colin Smith says, look, if I want to have 1 million women and one wife, it shouldn't be nobody's problem. If I want to have 1 million women, that's what you said, exactly what you said, okay? Because nothing else bugs me apart from that. And you know why that bothers me? Because I'm a married woman. And if I were to hear my husband say that, and the media said, if I want to have 1 million women and one wife, that's disrespectful. If I have a husband and my husband is saying that on YouTube, he's disrespecting me. And what he's trying to say to me, if I want to have 1 million women and one wife, you can stay home and I can cheat all I want. That's what a lot of women is gonna look into it and say it. I don't know why you would say things like that. The other stuff that you say, it doesn't matter, because sometimes you get tired of people going after you, saying stuff, saying this, saying that. But you don't have to read these crazy comments. You got Whoopi Goldberg, okay? Whoopi Goldberg is a black lady that's on The View. And people talk about Whoopi like a dog. Whoopi is a millionaire. And people ask her many times in interviews, how do you feel about people saying all these bad things about you? How you feel about the negative comments? You know what Whoopi Goldberg said? She shook her shoulder and said, I don't care, because I don't read the comments. Whoopi Goldberg don't read our comments. Okay? And no matter what you do, Colaz Smith, if you're trying to get to the 1 million subscribers, or or the 200,000 subscribers that you're getting into, it's not the good people that gonna get you there. It's not good comments gonna get you there. It's negativity and drama and all that stuff is gonna get you there. So that's what get most of these people that you see rich here in America. Is not people saying good about them. Anytime the news media come out, you notice the news media don't come out with nothing good. The news media always come out with controversy, drama, or something. And if they attach it to someone, say for instance, like they got rappers out there that, rapping and doing all kinds of stuff. If they don't create drama, nobody sees them. Nobody goes to their shows. They're just one of them dead people that's not doing anything. Most of those actresses and actors that you see out there, The reason why they're so popular, most of them create drama amongst themselves, because if they put out a movie and the media is not talking about them, they're not going to sell tickets. Nobody's not going to go to their concert. So they have to put something out there to attract drama or to attract controversy, so the news media can come down on them. And when the news media come down on them, that's free advertisement for them. So after the ending, after the news finished tearing them down, the news put, oh, and they're having a show at such and such and such and such. And that's how they get famous. But you're not going to get famous and reach 1 million subscribers if everybody's saying something good about you. That don't work on YouTube. YouTube is about negativity, drama, controversy, and a lot of every little thing mixing together. You've got good and you've got the bad. Both. You can't have it only one way. And then I notice you have a comment that somebody left a comment, and then you respond to that person and you said to that comment, if you want to stay on my good side, don't try dictate to me. Colaz, you don't need to do that. People are going to tell you, especially, and then again too, you see, when you're behaving like that, it's like you're throwing water in your subscribers' face. Subscribers are going to do that. Subscribers, when every time they see you put something out, subscribe whether it's good or bad, and they support you. Okay, a lot of them is going to support you, and a lot of them is going to talk bad about you if they see something that they don't like. But that don't mean they're going to stop supporting you. They can't just always say nice things about you. Just like me, I'm a supporter of you, but when I see you put out there, if I want 1 million women and 1 wife, I should be able to do that. No. You should not be able to do that. You're a married man with your 2 children, and you need to set examples. You said that you are Christian. I heard somebody say that Colaz Smith says he wasn't a Christian. You said it. I heard it for myself in the Daddy Gargan video that you put out, that you are a Christian man and you don't associate yourself with voodoo. You said it. You can't have one say one thing that you're not a Christian and 1 minute you're a Christian. The reason why the churches them send for you in America, because you sing. You started out from church. So now all of a sudden you're not a Christian, and you're saying you've been saying to your subscribers and your viewers that, oh, you guys are worshiping me too much, something to that effect. I am not the Messiah. The reason why you're saying that you're not the Messiah, because you have something in the back of your brain. What does it matter to you if people are saying that, oh, you're this, and it's because they respect you, it's because they care about you, it's because they value you, why they're saying nice things about you. Sometimes it can be overwhelming. Of course, we know that you're not the Messiah. We know that you're not the prodigal son. But if your subscribers and want to say nice things about you, what way do you want it? Do you want them to call you the prodigal son, or you want them to call you a cheater? Which one? What do you want from these subscribers? And then I think every time you come out and you say something, you're disrespecting your viewers and your subscribers. You, as a matter of fact, don't need to stoop to a certain level to read comments all the time. You don't have to read all of these comments. And sometimes if you read the comments and you don't like what the comments are saying, you have the option not to respond. You don't have to respond. Do you know how many people have said bad things about Barack Obama, Donald Trump, all of these big famous people? You think they can control the amount of bad talk, the amount of hate, the amount of loose nonsense that's coming out of people? They can't control it. You can only control it to a certain level by you refusing to read comments. Maybe you should get moderators. I don't know. We can't tell you what to do. Then you're coming and saying that, oh, my personal life is my personal life. I agree with you. Your personal life is your personal life. But if you don't want people to comment about certain things, do not put certain things out in the media. People are not stupid. People read between the lines, like everybody says. You should not get upset because you took your wife off to the airport and people did not see you kiss your wife, okay? That is not something that you should get upset about, because personally, if I am married, we have subscribers out there. Subscribers have the right to say, you know, I wish you guys could have been going together on vacation. Of course, because when I go on vacation, I go on vacation with my husband. I personally would not want to go on vacation with me and myself and my children, even though that's good that you did that. You're a good provider to send your wife and your children them on vacation. But we who as married people and family people would love to see the whole family go on vacation. We don't know if you plan to do it in the future or you plan to meet up with your wife, but people are going to scrutinize. People are going to see what's going on. They see that you didn't kiss her. I saw the video where you say, later, Sham, later. And I know if I'm with a camera, I want my husband to kiss me either on my lips, my jaw, on my forehead. We get a hug and we gone. And I'll see you later. But when they see you like that and they say, later, Sham, it look like you guys are not in too much of a good, tight relationship. And then you're going to get upset when people are commenting about that. People have a right to comment. It's public. These are public videos. The videos are out there. People are watching the video. You think people are going to just watch the video and just stay numb and don't say anything? We got feelings. We got flesh. We got blood. We got bones. We are human beings. People are going to express what they see or what they feel about certain things. Their perception about what they see. You shouldn't get upset about that. If they're not saying anything bad about you, they're just saying that, why didn't Colaz kiss his wife? You should have kissed your wife in public and sent her off because she was going to a different country. You probably might have kissed her in the bedroom or whatever at home before you took her to the airport. But people want to see affection from family, husband and wife. The kids are more crying for you. That's normal because you're not going with them. So you shouldn't get offended about, unless you got something else, some other reason why you get upset. And again, back to the same thing again. I'm getting the video that you put out. When I saw you got that mad, I was calling people drunk, run on them, see things. That part really didn't bother me, but that was kind of a low blow. I don't know. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect, but you shouldn't stoop that level like that. There's ways. You probably could have commented and say certain things, but I don't know. You're feeling it. You're a human being, you know, but you can't fall into the mousetrap. Put it like that. So if you don't want nobody to talk about your family and to talk about your kids, maybe certain parts of the video should have been kept out of the media. But as long as you put it out there and people are seeing the behavior and they're reading between the lines, they see you didn't hug, you know, you're saying that is, oh, that's nobody's business. You're right to one sense, but in another sense you're not, because you know why it's our business? Because it's YouTube business. Because you put it on YouTube, so it has become YouTube business, the public business. Whatever you put out there, whatever they're seeing in your video, whatever people, everybody have feelings, okay? And if they see something in the video, they shouldn't be afraid to comment about it. Some people, of course, they need you, so they can't say anything. They feel like they have to say what you want to hear. Okay? They feel that they have to say what Colaz want to hear. It doesn't work like that. A true person, a true subscriber is not going to tell you what you want to hear. They're going to comment down in the comment section what they see, what they feel, the perception at that time. So you can't stop anybody from commenting if it's a public video. And I noticed those two other videos look like you're either taking them down or you put them in private. You should not be taking down videos that you put in public, because you spend time to create those videos to begin with, and then afterwards you're going to turn around. The reason why you have deleted those videos because you thought you did something wrong. Whatever you believe in it, you should stand up to whatever you believe in. And then I'm going to come to the Daddy Gargan situation again, where people are up here weaponizing Daddy Gargan because of his age. That is wrong. Daddy Gargan is only saying things to the... I watched the laundry video where Daddy Gargan is saying he and his wife, they're a team. They do stuff in unity, which every husband and wife should be doing stuff in unity. And he's trying to teach the young people in Jamaica that's how you're supposed to do. Because everybody knows that the Jamaican culture, the women and the men are not on equal grounds in Jamaica. Men don't treat women too good in Jamaica. Some men, most of the men. Women work like a dog, wash the clothes with them hands if they don't have washing machine, dryer, and still have to go cook, feed the kids, them clean the house. And some of the men, them, all they do is dress up and go on the street, go talk to with their brethren on the side of the house, yes, and be whistling at different girls, while their women at home cooking and cleaning, and the woman can't say nothing to them, because if the woman say anything to them, they go and drop kick her, box her down, spit on her, and all of that stuff. We know the culture in Jamaica. We know it. Anybody that has grown up in Jamaica knows what the Jamaican culture is like. And then I'm going to come back to this again with the Daddy Gargan situation. I heard somebody was up here telling Daddy Gargan that he needs to take down the video. Take down what video? Take down what video? Who the hell you think you are to be telling Daddy Gargan to take down his video? Daddy Gargan is entitled to have uploads just like you, me, and everybody else. Just because he makes a video and you guys didn't like what he said in the video, but did he kill anybody? Did he hurt anyone more than he put his words in the video? And now somebody's telling him that he needs to take down his videos. Who dare you? Why don't you take down your videos? This man spent his whole time making his videos. You know how hard it is to look for content? It's all content. Why you guys are taking everything so much so seriously? It's content. You have to make content for YouTube. And you guys are telling him, oh, you shouldn't say that. You shouldn't say that. Who the hell are you to be telling Daddy Gargan? Don't you have any respect for this man? He's in his 70s. And you guys can't respect him. You guys are weaponizing him because of his age. And when anybody else do anything, the guys don't go to them and tell them to take down their videos. You can't, guys cannot go to nobody else and say, look, you made that video. I didn't like that video. Take that video down. Why you Jamaican people are so ridiculous, stupid, and so naive about everything? This is YouTube business. People don't know you personally like that. And as a matter of fact, nobody should know everybody personally like that. It's business. That's the reason why I don't get to know nobody on the social media here. Because when I come out and I talk something in my video, I'm not talking it because I hate you and because I got something about it. I am putting it out because of the content that you put out in your video. So I see it. And then I'm going to react to it, or I'm going to chat about it and discuss it. That's how it goes. Nobody should not be telling this man to take his video down. No. And I hope that he don't be taking no videos down for nobody. You go and take your damn video down. Because you're so unhappy to the point where you're telling this older man to take his video down. He has a right, just like everybody else, to put content out there. Have a right. Stop weaponizing this man because of his age. Okay? Have some respect for this man. Moving on, let's get back to the topic of Colaz TV. Somebody is saying again. Somebody is saying again in the comment section. Okay? Colaz, what is so wrong with someone saying take a trip with your family? What is so wrong with that? Nothing is wrong with that unless you've got some ulterior motive behind you why you get so upset. I don't know what got into you though. What made you get so upset? I don't understand. Okay, you're that triggered by words? Question mark? Okay, a lot of people was not feeling you when you come out like that. A lot of people. Okay. Ignorant people observe the body language and clearly something not adding up. People have the right to comment. People, of course, have the right to comment. Because if you keep insulting your subscribers, you're going to lose your subscribers. If people see, like I said, if people see you put your video out there, they're going to comment on it. And another thing I want to say, the Colaz diehard people, stop being so phony. Stop being such liars. Stop being so much pretenders. You, of a fact, knows that when Colaz had come out, something ought to have been going on with this man behind the scene. Why he came out like that? Because coming out like that was not necessary. And the height of how upset he was. To me, that just feels so, I don't know how to explain. That is so weird. That was so weird, the way how he was behaving on the camera. I certainly did not expect that from him. And on all of his people them that are supporting him, all the ones them that are running down from America coming to kiss his ass, they seen it too. But they can't say nothing. Because Colaz will X them off of the list. That's why they gotta stay closed mouth. They gotta shut their mouth. They can't say nothing. They actually can't say nothing because he'll get rid of them so fast and he won't support them. And another thing that I notice, I say if everybody is coming to Colaz for everything, okay, you got people in Jamaica that probably needs him, right? And he doesn't charge for shout-outs because I heard it on Cameron family when they had that meetup. He doesn't charge. And he should not charge local Jamaicans for shout-outs. But if someone is going to come from America, someone is going to come from England, Canada, and all of them places that they work and have money, have houses, and I feel that if they sought you out from America and come to Jamaica, you should charge them. I honestly believe that you should charge them. They shouldn't just come down like that. And they're such users. They just take the plane, fly down and says, let me go find Colaz. And let me go to show up for my YouTube channel so I can get more views. They're such users. And you know what's going to happen with some of those people that's coming down from America and Canada and everything? They sometimes might get to a point where they end up being bigger than Colaz. And you know what they're going to do? They're going to put a big foot right in the Colaz mouth. If he continue to keep helping people like that for free. If you're trying to do a real business, make your business a real business. Don't make your business an easy access, easy nothing good business that anybody can just run, come off of the street and find you whenever time they want to find you. That don't even make any sense if you're trying to run a business. That don't make any sense at all. People should not have to be afraid to comment on nobody's video, whether it's good or bad. Because if somebody don't like your content, They what they can do, they don't have to leave dirty comments. But if they do leave dirty comments, you can ignore them. You can also delete them off of your channel, which I don't believe, because if you delete them, that one extra view, you're not going to get that one extra view. So I wouldn't do that if I were you. I would just leave them there and let the comments come in, good or bad. Because if you notice, like if you go, say for instance, you're buying something off of Amazon, people are going to read reviews. And people, if you go on Amazon and you see everybody put 5-star on a product that you're buying, you know something is not right. Because if they're selling thousands and thousands and thousands of products, and the whole entire, say for instance, they sold probably 24,000, and the 24,000 have only all 5 stars, you know that's not real. You know that is not real, because everyday people, 24,000 people, is not going to get up and be satisfied with your product. You're going to have some of them that will not be satisfied with the product. So what I'm trying to tell you is, good and bad make up everything. And like I said, people have the right to their comment. If they see something in your videos or whatever you put out there that is not making any sense to them at that time, they should have the right to leave their comment. And you should not be reading each and everybody's comment and be getting upset. We know there's jealous people out there. We know there's bad-minded people out there. We know there's grudgeful people out there. We cannot stop all of those. But like I said, you need the good and the bad. Because if you do something, I notice, you know what I noticed? I did videos and I'll be saying nice things about people. You hardly get any comment. It's just an example of YouTube work. And if you put like a controversial video up there where people are saying all kinds of, everybody comes down and watch you. That's why Christmas List says that he doesn't do certain videos, because when he does certain videos, he doesn't get any views. Christmas List always look for the worst upon worst upon worst, always in the hood with all the big old guns and where all of the bad stuff them. That's how he does his videos, and he get thousands of views. He understands the YouTube algorithm. He understands it, that this is what I got to do to make thousands of dollars every month on YouTube. This is what I got to do to make my views. So people, sometimes they have to do certain things to make views. It's YouTube business. If one thing is not giving you views, you're going to try something else to give you views. And so do you. You got the knack of what brings you views. Your adventure brings you views. And also when you come on and talk about stuff in your live stream, talking about how people is after you, that's going to bring you thousands of views. That's how the thing goes. That's what goes with YouTube. So subscribers who are out there are fighting amongst each other in the comment section. You don't need to be fighting other people in the comment section. Let they say what they got to do, say. Because Colaz Smith don't own YouTube. Colaz Smith is just a YouTuber. You understand? Mr. Beast is the biggest YouTuber, biggest in the world. Let me look at Mr. Beast's channel. Guys, this is Mr. Beast's YouTube channel, okay? Mr. Beast has 423 million subscribers, 895 videos, okay? That's Mr. Beast. Biggest, largest YouTuber in the world is Mr. Beast. 423 million subscribers. Nobody have not passed Mr. Beast yet. And Mr. Beast get a lot of dirty comments, get a lot of trashing on YouTube. And he also get a lot of good comments on YouTube. You think at Mr. Beast's level, that every time he puts out a video, he don't get thousands of views. He gets millions of views. Let me look at Mr. Beast's latest video that he has put out. Survive 100 days in prison with 500,000. Look, one day ago, Mr. Beast, 44 million views. One day ago, 44 million views. That is what you call big time. You think Mr. Beast has time to worry about what his subscribers them think about him or what his subscribers them feel? No, this man is thinking about his money. This man is giving money away and getting money at the same time. This man gets millions of dollars every day through ad revenues, okay, through brand deals, big brand deals. He tells you he makes millions a day. He makes millions a week. So what you are on, you need to come off of that. Like I told you the other day, to reevaluate your plan. You can't worry about these small-minded people because everybody's not going to like you. And you should not get upset if people like you and they like your wife and they like your children. It's a good thing. And if they don't see you guys together, they're going to want to know what's going on because both of you are public figures. You're on the platform. You're on YouTube. Your children are on YouTube. People know your children then by name. They know Sham. They know your wife. They know you. And some of them never met you in a day in your life, but because you're out there, they know each and every one of your girls' name. They know your wife. They know you. They see you on the platform every day. So it's like they know you, even though they haven't met you. So they're going to scrutinize you from time to time. They're going to scrutinize your wife from time to time. They're going to look into your kids from time to time. If you put certain things out there, that's what the last time they were doing you, because you guys put your fridge in order. Anything that you put in there, whether your bedroom, your fridge, your kitchen, anytime you put anything on the social, it's not private. Anything you put inside of your video is not private. Nothing is private when you put inside of your video. If you don't want somebody to talk about your personal wife, to talk about why you're not going on your trip, on your vacation with your wife, don't put it in your video. As long as they're seeing that your wife is going on vacation by herself and they think that you should have gone with your wife, and they think that a wife need her husband at that time, and the way she's looking on her face, they have a right to comment. It doesn't mean that they want to do something to hurt you. It doesn't mean that they hate you. It's what they see in your video. And that's what it is. It's social media. It's called social media, and it's gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse the more you put videos up there. Now you add 100,000 and what? Almost 200,000 you at now. And the more you climb up, the more you get up there, the more hate you're gonna get, the more criticism you're gonna get. You're gonna get more and more and more and more and more. So get used to it. Get used to it. And figure out how you're gonna deal with it. Get used to it. Because as long as them YouTube checks are coming in, you're going to have to deal with it. That's how it is. That's what it is. That's social media. And YouTube is what are putting you up there. So don't screw up. Don't mess up that. Don't let people see through your colors. Because we know you're not the same on camera as how you are in real life. No. Nobody is. Nobody is. You might be something else in real life. But we're not seeing it because you don't put that side on camera. But what we see not too long ago, I had my eyes open wide to say, whoa, if I have a right, or if I want to have 1 million women and one wife, that don't sound too good. That don't sound good. That don't sound good at all. How you expect for your wife to feel when she hear comments like this, when she hear coming from her husband? So when she hear this out of her husband's mouth, she gonna say, oh my God, why would my husband put this on the media? to say if I want to have 1,000,000 women and one wife, how you think she's gonna feel? Think about that. You think about that. You don't need to come out and get upset with your subscribers. You need to apologize to your wife because of this statement here, what you said in your video. You need to apologize to your wife because other people, you might have deleted the video or you might have taken it down off your channel, but some people still have that video because that's how social media is. Sometimes you put up videos and they download the video because they want to use the video and they want to scrutinize the video. So sometimes they download the video. So you personally don't need to get upset with some of the people that see what you're seeing in your video, what you're saying in your video. You actually need to go apologize to your wife. That's what you need to do instead of you're up here getting mad at subscribers and viewers, because I really don't care. I honestly don't care. But if you put something up there and I see certain things that I don't like, I'm going to comment and just show some of your subscribers and your viewers them. They have a right to comment. We don't know you personally in real life. We don't know you. We don't know you in real life. We only know you on the camera. So we expect for you to behave right when you come on the camera, because a lot of people respect you. And so if a lot of people respect you, we expect for you to show respect to your wife and show respect to your viewers and your subscribers. Simple. Guys, if you agree with me, or we can agree to disagree. Just put it down in the comment section and let's stay on the topic that we're on. Nothing else. We don't need to talk about nothing else. Leave it down in the comment section and let's continue the conversation. Anyways, guys, like, subscribe, comment, and share, guys. Bye-bye.